Okay. Last left off, we had managed to capture our old friend Vogan, aka the Man on Fire, aka Smoking Joe. Got him back to Mother Base, and now in the process of trying to determine what precisely it was that sparked him, amongst other things, like our old friend Skullface. What drew him to Skullface? Why? How was Skullface able to control him? Or at least able to not die? We'll have to determine things like that. Folks like
Please
what you
select
see.
a mission.
Want to see more of it? Give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube. Vote, drop a comment, check out some of my playlists.
Please select a mission.
Check out my YouTube link to get to my Twitch. Check out my Twitch link to get to my YouTube. You folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night.
Please select a landing zone.
Let's get all the way into this. Figure we'll stop by Mother Base real quick, do some things and some stuff. Check out some other things and some people. Got a shower before we left last episode. But I don't know if that carries over from you quitting the game. I mean, if it doesn't, it's fine. Might as well go see Paz. I don't know why I didn't just... You know what? Yeah, okay. I see how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go, and then from the ACC, I'm going to go see Paz. Actually, I should have let it go. That way we could have played the tape. Ideas. Now, the reason why you're seeing certain ones in terms of tapes that look like they should have shown up later is because they actually shouldn't have shown up later. Some are designed to show up over the course of the game.
Please select a landing zone.
So there that part is, at least. Now. You know, I tend to just go to the command platform because it's the one that the helicopter hones in on immediately the second you bring up heading back to Mother Base. Why not just use the most convenient spot, unless your desire is to actually move around the place. Since most times it wouldn't be, well...
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Alright. I'll actually, wait, what? Oh, because I chose to land here first. I'll actually, head back while playing a tape and then go from there. There's something I want to check, and I can only check it from the command platform.
Boss, let's develop something.
I am developing things and stuff. Don't worry about me.
Oh, Snake!
Hey, little lady.
What is it, Snake? Oh, here's Nuke. He is so cute. I haven't seen him around lately. Where did he get to? He is the official mascot of Mother Base, so he should show his face a little more. Want to know a secret? I saw Miller feeding Nuke when no one was looking. Meow meow. Come here. Come here, kitty kitty. Come here. Nuke? Nuke?
I always did wonder what happened to that
so
cat.
tired. I will just lie here a while.
As the photo just fades through the world. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, and that is something I have been making a mistake on. Oh, wait a minute. I want to rearrange my map now.
We're having Code Talker continue his parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow.
Staff assigned.
I can deal with a rearranged map, but I have to go in knowing that it's been rearranged, otherwise it
Please
could
select a
cause
mission.
orientation problems. Just one of those things. You don't want to have to think about reorienting yourself when you need to be oriented, period.
Unit dispatched.
Go ahead and do that. Oh yeah. Made the mistake of not actually showing you folks, because you can actually see the photos. Can't zoom in naturally. Because why would you want to do something like that? That was Peace Day, I do believe. Galvez, of course. Swimsuit pause. I mean, in the end, it's fine. And moreover, I think... Who is that? Yeah, I don't know. I think Strangelove might have been the one to take the photo. Not exactly making Strangelove innocent, but yeah. And then there's Nuke. Again, I have no idea what happened to that cat, but we were on a platform just like we're on now. I highly doubt that cat made it. I think she wants more.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Wait a minute, did I ever? Yeah. I remember that being something down there to grab. I think it was an emblem or something. Okay.
Please select.
Since I'm doing this, might as well let it take play.
Heading for objective.
Vocal cord parasites.
So what were they doing in Anzoya Badia, Baloo? That facility with all the people laid out in rows?
The abandoned factory Shabani was held in.
It is precisely as you guessed. Black Anna was coding languages into the vocal cord parasites. They infected the subjects with the parasites, then made an incision in the throat to expose the vocal cords. That allowed them to play recordings of a desired language directly to the parasites.
And the parasites learn the languages that way. That's some teaching method. I just don't get how a bunch of bugs had the brain power for it.
They don't. Do not judge them by human standards. They do not learn as a function of intellect. Then how do they do it? What language the parasites react to is coded into their pronunciation, rhythm, and structure are different. But what about, say, Spanish and Portuguese? Linguistically, the two are very close.
Yeah, they're both Ibero-Romance languages.
Even so, a Spanish language mating pair exposed to Portuguese will not copulate. Only when they hear Spanish. Only then. And the majority of their offspring will be the same.
So it's a little case of a mother tongue. But if that's so, I don't see how the different strains can be created in the first place.
Well, among the many thousands of offspring, there may be just a few that react to Portuguese.
You're talking about mutations.
Correct. Playing the tapes helps to identify the mutant strains. Those specimens are then isolated and bred with one another. From their children, specimens that react more strongly to Portuguese can again be selected and bred. Repeating this process creates a strain that reacts solely to Portuguese and never to Spanish.
How you doing, boy?
Mutation and selection. No different to breeding roses.
So you kept increasing the change over the generations, adapting them to languages from all over the world. Must have taken a hell of a lot of patience.
More like patience. Just how many died for this?
There's something I still don't get. In order to tell which larvae will react to Portuguese, you'd have to let them develop and then see which copulate. That means you'd need tens of thousands of guinea pigs. There's no way you could do that in a facility that small.
For normal selective breeding methods, you would be right. But there is a more effective selection method when training the vocal cord parasites.
Go on.
It is not only when mating that the parasites listen for language. Shortly before hatching, larvae display markedly increased activity in reaction to a particular language. The active eggs can be identified under a black light. So the eggs that react to Portuguese are selectively placed in the throats of subjects. So you see, narrowing down strains that react to the target language
How's it going,
is
boss?
an effective process.
Boss.
Though I'm sure that even so, many lost their lives to create the various strains.
Taken against their will into that dungeon.
There are two reasons for playing the tapes for the parasites. One, to isolate the eggs that respond to the target language. And two, to cause the specimens raised from the selected eggs to mate.
I get how this system works. But why do they respond to language before they even hatch? It's not like they can mate from inside an egg.
It is because the larvae learn the language before hatching.
You mentioned that
Bum,
what
bum, bum.
parasites respond to is hard-coded into their genes, and that they don't have.
Have to catch on to that next part here in a bit. So it's hard coded into the genes, huh? Once again, it's not entirely surprising. You always have to wonder in terms of information most people have found. Metal Gear has always been known to take liberties with certain things, but at the same time, it's also known to drop quite a bit of truth, either by using metaphor or stories or actually like being straight on the nose with the truth. The previous tape states that we're what's in the eye. They taught us how to speak. I don't know. Memory serves, there were other messages that taught us how to speak, other than being able to walk upright, which was primarily the theme of this game, bipedal actions, walking upright, kind of thing. Well, one of the main themes, right? There he is. Yep, he's always hard to spot. But yeah, you can actually see him in that little area every time. That's what I was looking for. Want to know if I can actually go out. I don't remember if I can actually go up there. Either way. Let's get ourselves a wandering Mother Base member.
Heading to
Get ourselves another photo, another conversation with Posy Poo.
deploying.
Was thinking about whether or not I wanted to equip something else for a second. All right. All right. You are where? Right around here. Hmm. Let's just send you smack to the center, huh? Yeah.
Enemy
A
presence
container
detected.
or a building?
Map has been updated.
Building. It's angled.
You can disrupt communications between enemy outposts by destroying comms equipment. That prevents one post from sending reinforcements to another.
Analysis complete.
Damn it. I think I hit his vest by that sound effect. Whoa. Got you.
Analysis complete.
Hey there, buddy, old pal, old friend. I want to say this is Kunganga Mine.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, Kunganga Mine. Heard gunfire in the distance. Oh. I'll take it. Not overly concerned about being seen, but that don't mean I'm trying to be. Like, you see what I mean? Yeah, the Fulton is instant. It tells me immediately what the resources are. Didn't used to.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Do useful skills. Especially if they're legit. But you're not a boaster, so probably legit.
The map
You said
has
something
been
about a
updated.
blueprint? Well, hold on there, partner.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I say, wait a minute.
Marker placed.
about that. Hi. Y'all always hearing things and bearing witness to stuff. What's wrong with y'all?
Hier is Delta 1. Onze schade aan de installatie. Dit is een vijandige aanval.
Look up there.
Onderzoek. Alles moeilijk.
Analysis complete.
Image. Ugh.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Vehicle. Go to sleep. I'm like, poster. Don't know if I have that one. Either way, resource. Dude,
Analysis complete.
just because I ain't concerned with my score, I mean I exactly want to be seen there, buddy, old pal. This was. So then you are. Did I ever go? What, you done with your nap? No, you're not done with your nap. Get some rest there, guy. Don't worry. I've got you. The hell?
Subject on board.
I guess Quiet saw him.
Begin cover fire.
Oh, that's not what I want you to do.
Cease cover fire.
Analysis complete.
Not cool, mate. Not cool. The hell?
Analysis complete.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
I wonder.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Let us see. Yeah, it's locked again. Yep. All right. Here's hoping there's more diamonds down here. Because why would I want more loot? What use to me with such a thing? Guess I should feel good about finding fuel resources. guess the alert ended from when that guard was talking to HQ. HQ. Whoa.
Analysis complete.
See, that was who she knocked out.
He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
I heard her fire a trank at somebody when I had managed to
You've
stop her.
arrived at your destination.
I wasn't sure.
Side
Cool.
op completed. Side ops list.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at mother
Alright.
base.
Take these two eager individuals. Okay. You know, I'm hoping,
Clouds approaching.
kind of doubt it, but I'm hoping. Oh wait, hold on, this might actually help. Kind of doubt it actually saved, but I'm hoping it did.
Staff assigned.
I'm actually effectively finished with the mission. And there's a new main mission.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Right
Unit
gear.
dispatched.
Alright. Return to that ACC.
Extraction arrived at mother base. Side ops
Boss,
list.
I've updated the mission list. We've
Mission
received some new
list
job
updated.
offers. The details are on your iDroid. Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped. We don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel team's looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
Alright. Let's do that. You know what? Actually, let's do these ones. Extract the
Please
escaped
select a
children.
landing zone. Deploying.
Alright.
The map has been updated.
Okay. Oh well. I'll let it play. And Kaz has something to say after we land.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright. Alright. Let's
When you
see
want to begin
now.
a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid.
Infiltrated.
They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Enemy
I
presence.
don't care how you do it, but you've got to get us more manpower. If we're gonna get back at those bastards, our organization has to grow. Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped. Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back, they'll just end up getting killed.
All right. Oh, it's
Extraction
here.
Arrived at Mother Base.
The water treatment facility. Interesting. Thought I had a quicker travel point. Not necessarily using the depot, but actual quicker helicopter drop point.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
He saw nothing. Ignore when he passes out. Told you to ignore it, bro.
You can disrupt communications between enemy outposts by destroying comms equipment. That'll prevent one post from sending reinforcements to another.
Nah.
Boss, we gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff or
He's
getting...
coming too. Roger that.
A few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base.
Okay, subject is in.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Arrived at
These
Mother
kids were
Base.
born in a war zone and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
The map has been updated.
Huh? What? What did they say? You could take the girl out the city, but not the city out the girl? Shouldn't entirely be surprised.
The enemy sniper. Stay low.
One obviously hopes for better,
That should enable
but you
to
shouldn't
sneak past enemies.
honestly be surprised. Knew it. That's why I didn't want to do that shit. Ugh.
Snake, you remember the White Mamba? Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base. He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection. Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes. We've already detained him. I'll be questioning him shortly.
Wait. You'll be?
Ocelot.
You're incapable of taking an impartial stance with those kids. Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the answers. And it's the best way to keep both questioner and subject safe. The risks only...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted.
Like I said, too many kicks.
What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late.
I know that.
And besides, I know the subject. I won't go overboard with a kid.
Forget it. You're not needed. Snake, we'll want to question the other kids too. Be sure to bring them all back.
Alright. Kind of dealing with something right now, guys. But sure. Note to self, or anybody watching, remember,
He's coming too. Roger that.
you can't use the depot, the delivery point, if you destroy comms. You have to wait until the alert has passed, and then you may. Makes it so bad is there's only a few places to really go to buy time and space. I guess this will have to be the spot. Let's see if that does it. Broad damn daylight. Oh, nope, guess not. That should do it, honestly. That should more than do it. Hold together at least long enough for me to get out. What? Alright. Alright then. What happened?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Who is it? Ugh. Classic. Dude, that sniper was gonna get himself killed eventually. It's like it's done raining. That works out. I doubt they're actually going where it is I want them to go.
Forget it. Ik zie goed.
But does Kaziba Camp have one? Maybe not. I don't think so. Get in the damn truck. What are y'all doing? Oh, it's because I interrupted them. Yeah, I don't know who did that. That is not me. Ooh, do not see me. Dad. I carry powerful illusions. You have no idea the level of jutsu I carry. That's right. Don't make any sense, do it? Yeah. Yeah. A box captured one of your people. Wonder what else that box can do. That's right. Focus on the other one. Not the new one. Good man. Good man. Righteous. Righteous. Alright. Oh boy.
Marker placed.
Well, since we're taking ourselves a ride down that old dusty trail,
The one that covers the parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance, the one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water. Petijolone. Make the weather your ally.
in other words, you can use the actual rain to make it harder for the skulls. Now, if memory serves, they can also use the rain to heal. But yeah, you can use it to make it harder. Huh. Trying to be sure whether or not this place has one of those delivery points. I honestly don't know if it does. It may have, and I may have gotten it and just don't remember. But the reason why I bother with night vision is because it sticks out. Same way these do. I kind of feel like there should be some sort of proximity capturing. I mean, it's the only thing that would make sense. Yeah, I just left you out and about somewhere. Yeah. That shows how far she was. She literally had to respawn.
Analysis complete.
Alright. Light them up.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Whoa. What the fuck? Huh?
Analysis complete.
That didn't even...
Fire at will.
Whatever.
The map has been updated.
Just drop them all. Or knock them out, rather. Oh. He was supposed to spin out, dude.
He's coming too.
You have arrived.
And that truck is about to blow. Or whatever skills they had, I ain't risking to go back over there. Or can I do it? I think I can do it. Matter of fact, take the truck, and that's less of a problem. Oh, that was somebody's grenade. I'm like, did the truck just blow up mid-transport? Did it, huh? Did it? There's that 5th shot. All right, now. You people are doing wonders for my recruitment ads.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Nice. One can always use a new suppressor. All right. Now, once again, to be clear, is this a place that has a delivery point?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Somebody just woke up. She just shot somebody. Ah, yes. Good. Good.
Development project. Please select a delivery point.
Oh. Well, knock these out real quick. Head over and get the second kid.
Staff assigned. Please select a mission.
Speaking of which, She won't do full recon, but she'll still function
Please
as a
select a
sniper
mission.
and will mark whatever she sees. So there's at least that. Body armor.
Unit
It's been more of an
dispatched.
annoyance during this mission than it should have been.
Please select a delivery point.
You know, incidentally, I may have mentioned it before, but if I haven't, in pretty much every Metal Gear game, I don't know if it's the same way with the original, like 1980s Metal Gear games, but Metal Gear Solid 1 and up.
Kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Is that who dropped me off? Metal Gear Solid 1 and up. Every game has some form of delivery system like that. You just need to find the particulars. That's all. Oh, okay. I know what I'm looking for. Yep. Oh, you've been up here shooting. I'm like, why did he run out? Keep shooting. Just keep shooting. I should have told you to stop before I moved you. That's my own fault. $7 meters, huh?
You gotta extract him.
Oh boy.
Jose, hey.
Analysis complete.
Did you lose track of me? Aw. It's almost as if things happened and you couldn't do anything about it. Hmm? What was that noise? No idea.
Ik wil niet, prik niet. Where are your friends?
I know you will, buddy.
The
Now,
map has been updated.
there you are, kid. I don't recommend you doing
Subject
that.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
Ooh. Ooh. Lucky both of y'all. I summon you back to these hands. Oh. That's right.
You gotta
That's
extract
right.
him.
What happened to them? Who knows? Why don't you come check it out? Sure does. So in other words, you got something worth checking. Check it out.
Alsjeblieft. Moet niet te doen. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Love the ability to endure Fulton. Nothing like it. Not every situation requires a bullet or a trank, kids.
He's coming too.
Sometimes a conversation is all you need. Haha. You're stupid. Oh. Okay, I'm like, what the? I know, you see some things and some stuff. Why don't you come on over here?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh. Uh-oh, somebody running. I'm finna get ran up on from behind.
Clouds approaching.
It's sound like Quiet still out there blessing bitches. Oh, yeah.
Analysis complete. Analysis outpost captured.
He's coming to.
Well, this reflex mode is, yeah.
You gotta extract him.
Sorry, folks, had a couple sneaks. Looks like I might have to call in supplies here in a minute.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hey, kid.
Boss, about the kids. It appears there's a movement among them to organize against us. I can think of only one person who'd be behind that.
Plant
I'll
expansion.
continue to look into it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right then. Continue to look into it. Now, looks like these are all the kids in Africa.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, wow. What?
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Huh. Interesting. So I guess they built that house with internal sections. Either way, kid's been rescued, so we head back to the ACC. And I don't get my truck. But at least everything else had happened before I had rescued the kid, so all those captures and whatnot should still be a thing. Okay. I'll let that
Please
play as we go back to
select
Mother Base and take a
Heading
shower.
to Mother Base.
Excuse me. That's funny. I am not used to coming back to Mother Base with the sun on my right. Hours and hours in this game, and I'm not used to that. Gotta love that. There's always something new. Yeah. Jesus.
Snake, about the escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom, he said.
Roger.
If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next to be asking for our surrender.
Consequences? What consequences?
No idea. That's all I have for now.
You're too attached to those kids. Stop protecting Eli.
Listen to yourself.
Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers.
Not necessary. I'll report as and when.
He is attached. It's understandable as to why they are just kids, but at the same time, they're not just kids. Like it or not. The only reason why this is easier for Oscar is other than what it is he used to 2, he has no personal attachment to the kids.
Analysis complete.
Hey, old man. How you doing? Cool? Cool. Huh. I actually think I can reach that area. I have to see. But yeah, they're kids, but they were raised on the battlefield. And if memory serves, I might need to do a little bit more digging, but if memory serves, as a child soldier, you cannot become a child soldier unless you have killed. And they force you to do that under drugs and basically pain of death if you don't.
Staff
You're a kid. I
assigned.
mean, you gonna argue with people
Development
3 times your
project
size,
is being
5
added.
times your strength? Good luck.
Please specify a project.
It's like 3 times your size, 5 times your strength, and 20 times your knowledge. And they have no problem dropping you. They'll just find another one. It is what it is as far as they're concerned. Let's see now. Yep.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission.
Sniper
Unit
rifles
dispatched.
or flashlights? Flashlights. Alright. On to the next one. So these are all in Afghanistan, huh? The Marhate Palace. Samasi Laman.
Please select
Sure,
a landing
let's
zone.
go here first. Get that one out the way.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Sure. Oh, for the hand of Jehuti, right?
Deploying.
And yeah, I did a little bit of looking when I was scrolling around the upgrade section. And yes, it is a ranged upgrade, ranged and battery, naturally. As far as I'm concerned, though, it has no viability unless you've upgraded it at least once. I haven't seen what it looks like once you have, but I know it's not what it was. Straight up. Alright, folks, anything we need to know about Mother Base? Since we're kid hunting, we don't know anything else new about the kids. Yep, I guess we just progress forward with these tapes.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During
Oh,
World War
fascinating
II,
reason.
the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? Now, I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh? No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of...
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
That their peoples
Thanks,
and cultures
Ocelot.
would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed.
I was worried
to hide
about that. That's why I cut on my night vision.
He noticed. Yes. I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
Can't blame that. Dead man is dead and he's still causing you problems. Can't blame that. I want to be held down by it. They must all be up there. She reconned quite a few, but like I said, Quiet doesn't see everything. If she can't see inside a building, she doesn't know anything. Oh, that's the satellite dish. I'm like, what am I hearing that's powered right now? I mean, she's getting who she's getting. I'll cut this off and then we'll be tapping. Only because I want somebody to bother coming over there. Not because I want them dead, but because I want to thin the numbers out. The best way to do it is to separate them. Simple as that. Huh. You're not in here, little buddy? Used to be like a little gerbil or something in there. Now the question becomes, most areas, yes, they do, in this game, repopulate with their items. Did all the diamonds come back? Considering it's been quite a while, it doesn't exactly surprise me. I think the last time we were here was just for the honeybee mission. In Afghanistan, that's different, but here specifically, yeah, for the honeybee mission. Of no use to me. Oh, we're doing this. Understood. I forgot. How dare I? Yeah, they ain't gonna stay down long. Not right now. Why do you ask? Very simple. They're zombified.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, they didn't even put him out to. Okay. Not right now, kid. Let's get it. That's right. I want all y'all over here. Hear me. Bear witness.
Roger that.
To these gears of metal
Analysis complete.
and these snakes of solid.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Indeed, they will teach you much.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Too slow, quiet, too slow. Wanted to see which one of us will be able to drop him before the other. And yeah, as usual, I win, you know. That's alright though, you know. You win some, you lose some, and then you suck forever.
Roger that.
You didn't hear that last part. That's what's up, kid. See you back at base.
Side op completed. Side op.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at mother base.
Here we go. Whoa. Ah. Looks like base development leveled up. And, yeah, I was looking for you. No point in wasting a suppressor. Oh, that's funny. I was getting ready to fast travel, or rather to leave, but I'm thinking about it now, and the rest of the kids are around here.
Boss, we found weapons in the children's section of the living quarters. As you know, weapons are strictly off limits. We've got some rule breakers. The weapons we found were handmade. Blades ground out of knives and forks, a couple of bow guns built out of scrap, and explosives made using detergents. And get this, the explosives were tightly packed with nails. The kids put blame on, you guessed it, Eli. I guess that's what he meant by consequences.
I questioned him about it. But this time he claimed they want to be put out on missions. send us to the battlefield, he says.
Miller, enough is enough. You've protected him too much already. It's my turn to question him.
Protected?
What Eli's doing is issuing a threat. Comply with my demands or I'll respond with force. But it'll be war at this rate. Forks and soap aren't gonna kill us, but some of them will end up dead. Is that what you want? Now, I hate to say it, but they want to be on the battlefield. It's time you gave up this fantasy.
Eli, he said they'd rise up against us if we bring the last kid back.
There, you see? Ignore his demands. Don't let him return to quarters. That attitude is contagious. We lose control over them for good.
For the time being, we've confiscated those handmade weapons. We're bumping up security and the number of psychiatric counselors. As for Eli,
He needs some very special care.
you mean solitary?
Well, we can't leave him in contact with the other kids. If you won't do it, I will. Boss, keep working on extracting those kids.
Ugh. Fine. I'll do this and then draw a bunch of attention.
Caution.
It seems something happened somewhere at some time. HQ. CP. You know. Oh, why don't you figure it out? Let us know what you find. Since we seem to not be able to get in contact with HQ, we can't send you back up either, so... You know. Bye. Alright. Now quiet. Over yonder. Is that Lamar Hate Palace? Let's go. Energy. Let's go. Rough diamonds. Let's go. Oh, thought I spotted something. Oh damn, he still got a ways to cover. I was kind of gonna let her wait, but apparently
Please
can't do that.
select a delivery point.
This is gonna be a little problematic because Lamar Hate Palace, their delivery point is always in the same spot, but it's broad daylight now. And I'm assuming time passes when you take these little delivery trips. And if they do, and things are
According to
normal,
the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
stop it. Stop it. Damn it.
Analysis complete.
What the f- I have never dealt with whatever that was. Just.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, that was the kid freaking out. I'm wondering what all of that screaming was, but I forgot that he does that. What is amazing sometimes the level of structural damage some places have and can actually go through. Especially when you look at how some places are intentionally demolished to create sort of tactical avenues. Like I feel like this place was destroyed And then they chose to keep going to create an advantage for themselves. Don't get hit, Quiet. I heard you catch a round. Hey, kid.
Whole lot of trouble they put us through. Making me worry like that.
Side op.
That's what
Side
children
ops list updated.
are oft known to
Subject
do,
on
my
board.
friend.
Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
If a kid ain't got you worrying, something ain't right. At least as far as they move within reality.
The kids you brought back to base have laid out the situation. They all escaped to each of their home villages, or were trying to get home, and lost their way. Not that homesickness is gonna explain everything we've seen.
Each of their home villages. They were trying to raise troops for the rebellion.
You really think these kids have an armed uprising in them?
You read the report of the security team member who had a rock thrown at him. There'll be a riot if we don't do something. And Miller, this is because you didn't act fast enough.
Fine. I'll admit you were right this time.
Seal off the kids' quarters from outside contact before it's too late.
All right.
Eli said his rebellion would start when the last kid is brought back.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Ready to meet him head on if it really happens.
Yeah.
You should have left it to me in the first place.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Boss, they're just kids. We have a responsibility to see that those kids make it. It's not about feeling protective or the pros and cons. I hate kids. That's exactly what I heard from the people who raised me. People who abandoned me, more like. That's the spark that kept me going, you know? I wanted to show those adults what I was made of. Wanted to get back at them one day. But before I knew it, I was all grown up. Never saw it coming. All of a sudden, people treated me as an adult. Some adult I turned out to be. But I feel like if my life had been different, if the adults I knew...
You gotta extract him.
I could have grown up better. Yeah, that's it, all right. I wanted to use those kids to test that theory. That's all this was. From their point of view, I'm no different from the assholes who gave me a hard time. When this is all blown over, I'll talk it out with them. If that's still possible. Boss, there are still kids out there. Bring them back safe.
Boss,
And
it's
there
me.
it is.
Eli's revealed what he wants. He wants to speak with you. With Big Boss. He just said, bring my father here. Eli's too smart for his own good. No way to tell what he's thinking. All we know for sure is his men are important to him. That means we can use the escaped kids as leverage in any negotiation. Once you've brought the last one back, I'll interrogate him. They'll rise up, we'll meet them full force. End of story. I didn't want things to turn out like this. We could have prevented it, but it's too late now. If Eli means to take this all the way, he's gonna force us to do the same. Boss, go get that last kid.
You say you could have prevented it. It's quite possible. I have a funny feeling it wouldn't have panned out as well as you like, though. Like dude said, you kind of get wrapped up in what you do. And he really do.
He's coming too.
If you play any of the previous games, he really do. It's one of those things, it's a double-edged sword. It's what makes him so good, but it's also what kind of makes it a problem. Like who's worried about something right now? Playing the suspicious combat music. Don't play that game with me. Everybody should be riding the M2000 Pixie. They should be riding high right now, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. A few bodies out here. Oh, okay. Power system? Yeah. I do believe so. It looks like it, but this actually might not have power. Nope. Interesting. Lamar Hate Palace. I mean, I already got the main power system, but I was expecting a backup. That's alright though.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
What the hell was that? Good. There's somebody suspicious around here. Okay, that answers that.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You got knocked out just as you made your discovery. The shock must be palpable. Gonna wake up in a nightmare. That bitch is popping mines. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. She's not physical when it comes to you. Memory serves, she's not physical when it comes to them.
Analysis complete.
But she'll pop mines as she moves, as if she is physical. Problem is that that'll also draw attention to people who didn't know that those mines had been tripped.
You gotta extract him.
You know, I wonder, and I kept trying, but for some reason it never seemed to work. I was wondering if you could, because in the older Metal Gear Solid games, you could, how that guy had the blinking radio on his shoulder, you could target the radio and take out comms. So he was basically the radio man. But you could take out his comms and they couldn't use those to contact others. Now mind you, they didn't have the full base-to-base radio or satellites in the other games. But, you know, like I want to say there's a tutorial that still tells you to do this.
Please select a delivery point.
In this game. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Abe Shifop ruins, it won't have a delivery point. And I know it wouldn't. I know for a fact it wouldn't. I just wanted to get it as close as possible, obviously. Alright.
Marker placed. Analysis complete.
It's like I try to move on. What was that old quote?
Analysis
I get out
complete.
and they keep pulling me back in. Why don't you come back over here in case problems arise?
Subject on
Good.
board. Leave the rest to us.
Complete body has
Like, but do y'all see how
infiltrated
fast
and the map
enemies
has been
pass
updated.
out when hit with this rifle? Not even headshots. Gone. Testament to how hard it hits. Where were you from?
Analysis
Where were you at?
complete.
What were you doing? Oh, okay. I know what you were doing. Oh, come on. He was over there where the container is. Now what the? Where did all y'all even come from? Sounds like Quiet's pulling up. Howard is still offline.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
That's right. Let's just light him up. I'm not even concerned with
You gotta extract him.
it. That's the other issue. Targeting other enemies is quiet. Targeting other enemies while Quiet's doing her thing. You'll divert her targeting. And she just got hit. Alright, stand down. Thank you. Stand down. Good. I think I got him.
Begin cover fire.
Gotta let him kneecap shots, boy.
Outpost captured.
And there it is.
He's coming too.
Okay. I don't need you to stop now.
Heads up. Talk. Where are your friends?
The map
Alright.
has been updated.
Now you can do what you do. I hear a vehicle
You gotta extract him.
coming from over there. Might kind of sort of need to hurry up, maybe. A little bit, possibly. Sort of. All this use of wormholes got me thinking about the old Sliders TV show that came out during the 90s. Good series, it really was. If you folks ever get the chance to catch it, I recommend you do. Also has me thinking about what was that one documentary? Through the Wormhole with Morgan Freeman. Another good series right there. The hell? Oh.
Weather will clear shortly.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like, where's the kid? Not here. That's where the kid isn't. That was why I hadn't picked up this, oh, it was already gone. Huh. I was gonna say that's why I hadn't picked up that container. Planned on Fulton in the kid and then leaving. I keep hearing a vehicle.
You can disrupt communications between enemy outposts by destroying comms equipment. That'll prevent one post from sending reinforcements to another.
I don't think there were any vehicles around
Buddy
here.
has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
Not that I'm seeing. Let me develop my staff on the side of the road. More than likely gonna run into enemies.
Please select a mission. Unit
Helmets.
dispatched.
Directional
Unit
mines.
dispatched.
Surveillance cameras. Gas masks. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything so far about riot suits.
Unit dispatched.
Machine guns are dangerous, shotguns are worse.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. I believe he has two purposes for the ethnic cleansing parasites. The first, as their name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between East and West that envelops the world will not last much longer. Once the Cold War ends, and the weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away, the ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. What if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors were to be unleashed? The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that retaliation could eradicate your people would prove a powerful deterrent. The second purpose is the Englishization of the world. To cipher the organization, this is probably their main use. Man thinks in words, or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blagana's beautiful. An azure sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nishone has its roots in Dene culture. If we lose the word Nishone, the images of our beautiful homeland would be washed away into oblivion along with it, just as Orwell indicated years ago. Cipher, being based in America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cipher's control would be all the easier.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal. There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca that is English. Cipher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English. Business, education, film, commodities. English has permeated every area of global society. I can see this when I look at young Dene. Some of them have already lost their grasp of the Navajo language. It is said that over 2,000 languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders. By basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people. That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for someone who aims to control people's wills. But how does this differ from building the Tower of
complete. At that
1
point,
second.
I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. The
There
ethnic
was something he
cleansing
said during
parasites,
this.
such irony. It was the ancient man. He could communicate that they merely took a small measure of nourishment. Some animal species that once secure under humans. The female traveled through the males that had their hosts produce as the peacock's feather. The same was true of the vocal
Where are you?
cord parasites. And in order for men by lowering resonating chambers, but the activating this transcript however, this sophisticated, it was not long before this. Luckily for man, it was around this time that a particular retrovirus was circulating. While not lethal, it infected not only man. It is presumed that this virus removed part of the parasite's DNA. It was a vector. Among the genes, it was.
Interesting. I see. That was the wrong tape, sounds like.
I have no doubt. I must
Yeah.
be by this conflict. What if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the aggressors would be washed at the decipher the organ? Man thinks
Where are
if you
you?
erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world.
True.
Nishone,
That's not what I'm
but
looking
the
for.
image that comes to
Close.
meaning
Here we go.
replace in if we lose the word, just as or cipher being based in America is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on
Here
this
we go.
planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cipher's control would be all the easier. Economic governance would progress in leaps and bounds. The ethnic cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal. There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca, that is English. Cipher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English.
That statement he made earlier about using language to manipulate people, using language to determine how they think and whatnot, it's actually a pretty old trick.
Let's suppose
Let me see.
all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English.
There you go. In the ancient days, when it came to slaves, one of the main things we used to do as a species when it came to slaves was we would teach them our languages. And the reason why is it's simple. You can't get mad at somebody who don't know what they're doing because they don't understand what it is you're saying to them. But if they know, at that point, it's only a matter of will and ignorance. If they know why you scream and what you scream about, it's only a matter of time before they either decide to follow suit or become a casualty, and then the people who do it move on to the ones who won't ignore what it is they told them. It's a very old trick.
Whole lot of trouble they put us through. Making me worry like that.
A very old trick. Very successful one too.
Boss, I have a quick report
Doing it that
for you.
way.
We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform. It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
All right. Looks like we've hit that point. I mean, it's such an old tactic that we still use it today to an extent in different forms. Like, for instance, in the U.S., there was recently, well, not recently, but like year, maybe a year and a half back, I actually have to do my math, but we pulled out of the Middle East. Yet we left billions of dollars of technology, weapons, and vehicles. Now, me personally, I feel like that was simply a trade. We left resources to individuals who had already paid for them, or will, that old chestnut. But let's say it wasn't, or let's say it was, it doesn't matter. Now the Middle East is filled with westernized weapons. So that means the Middle East is going to have to be filled with westernized tactics, meaning it's going to be much easier to figure out their thought processes. They're going to be using the same technology that we have. It's just like the Mass Effect series. The Reapers speak about it themselves.
Boss, I have a quick report for you here. We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform. It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, no, Mass Effect, the Reapers mention it. Your society utilizes the technology created by my kind. By using it, you develop along the paths we desire. It's a very old trick. This is no different to me in terms of the vocal cord parasites.
Staff assigned.
We'll deal with the quarantine thing later, though. I want to hear this, Oh, that was it. Okay, then. Time to go back to Mother Base and see what that confrontation comes up. Sorry, words talking. See what comes of that confrontation. Weird. Okay. Figured they were gonna have me actually do the talking now. I guess maybe they wanted me to drop off at Mother Base one time or something. I'll check. We'll see.
We're having Code Talker continue his parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow.
Or it might want me to finish that other main mission. And that would make sense. That's fine. But I won't be doing that this episode. Kinda got quite a bit done here.
Roger.
Only 1,000, but you know, it's an extra free 1,000. I'll take it all. I'll take it all.
How about a mock back?
Give me a minute. I'll give you a mock cruise you'll never forget.
Analysis complete.
Mock.
Gaining altitude.
Achieve 25 outposts captured. Thank you for the 2 tanks. Thank you.
Please select a mission.
As I said, I'll check this again just in case.
Please select a landing zone.
Alright. One more again. And if nothing else, we'll at least go see Paz. Oh, the troublemaker tip. Yeah. Troublemakers can decrease the skills, but if you got diplomats, you can cancel them out. Or if you got two troublemakers in the same group, you can cancel them out. Much as troublemakers are troublemakers, do you lose more than you gain from their presence? Most of the time, the answer is no.
We're having Code Talker continue his parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow.
Like, visually, this kind of place is nuts. Like, I can only imagine working on a place like this daily.
Analysis complete.
I mean, what is it like in places like this when them crazy ass storms that people like to name come through? Like that Hillary we have running around on the about to hit California. What the hell? Like where would you go? It's all one big wobbling structure. And I mean, it's not actually wobbling, but you know what I mean. There we go. Acknowledge me.
Dispatch me on my next mission.
Acknowledge me then, and we'll see.
Boss, those
Wait a
animals owe
minute.
you their lives.
Base development, classic. Alright, hold up. You know what? We're just gonna do this the fast way.
You can deploy a buddy from the ACC before a mission or from your iDroid. Think carefully about the mission's objectives before deciding who you better take along. If you develop specialized equipment for them, they'll be able to help you out in even more situations.
Boss,
Sorry about that, folks. Bumped the mic. There you are. I'm like, I know there's a vehicle. This path I'm having to move? Nah.
All mission-relevant data is aggregated in the ACC. That's where you can accept missions and change your equipment. When you're in the area of operations, the support unit will pass on information to you and handle your ammo resupplies.
That's all the way what's up. So now the question becomes, would this have been faster? Because the helicopter would have covered more distance quicker, but it also would have made it a point to travel along the entire area. So it's hard to say. Alright, I forgot you can click the right bumper to go first person. I was trying to remember that when I was driving earlier. Good. Gonna make sure I'm going the right way. Huh? Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Actually shouldn't be right here. This is probably illegal in a number of ways. I don't care though. I'm the boss. I will make it legal. There you go. I want to be sure it was this path and not some other one. And then of course there's a vehicle here, so naturally.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it.
Yeah, helicopter definitely would have got me there faster. I think I would be landing right now. Not usually one to take the scenic route though when it comes to Mother Base, so I'm never really sure. no need for the lights, but I am wondering if it's possible for me to run over a soldier. Alright. I mean, you could have just hopped out the car, you know. Excuse me, the Humvee. Yeah. One minute. I need to know what she's listening to. Only time will tell. John Kenneth Wetton, Jeffrey Downs, performed by Asia. Right. Never really know, but my brain was born in '89, but I have more of an old school kind of music sense. So this kind of stuff, it hits me in the brain just right. The Man Who Sold the World, all of those kind of tunes. It ain't just old school I listen to by far. I tend to listen to more new school than old school, but yeah, you know.
Oh, Snake!
Yeah.
What is it, Snake? Oh, somebody took this while we were fishing. That day, I figured out that it doesn't really matter if you catch a fish or not. Just waiting for a fish together can be the most fun of all. Oh yeah, Chico got all worked up and almost fell into the sea. When they do some more fishing, tell me, okay? My head, it hurts.
Understood. And I highly doubt these are the fishing folk anymore. Now it's all about revenge and phantom pain and missing limbs and dead brothers. And a lustful revenge from who?
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
All right. I think that might have been the last photo, but I'm not sure.
Gaining altitude.
Oh, nope, there's still a mother base soldier out there. So, you know.
Development project.
Well,
staff
oh,
assigned.
no, I didn't just see that.
Please specify project.
But is it the one I want? No, it's not. It's tolerable, but it's not the one I'm looking for. The one I want is trank based. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 27. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my playlists. Check my Twitch for my YouTube links. Check my YouTube for my Twitch links.
Specify project.
Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night.